I wanted to give you my 6-month update. I'm going to start by showing you what my scars look like. Try to get in good lighting here. There's the partial, and here's the full. I think they look fairly decent. Of course, I have nothing to compare them with. I'm still putting this cream. I showed you this at the 13-week video. I still put this on every night, and I put the vitamin E oil on in the morning. I wanted to show you about my flexibility. The partial, I don't know how it could get any better. I mean, I can basically take the heel and touch my behind. The full, not as much. I can just now touch my foot. I couldn't do that earlier. As far as sitting Indian style, I can do this, but it does not feel good at all. Like right now, this is not comfortable. I can do it, and I can push down, which I try to do that every now and then. I try to push down and then push up, but it doesn't feel good at all. I can get up and off the floor like that. The exercises that I'm still doing, I take my belt, which is getting very haggard looking, and I do nothing with the left anymore, but with the right, every night I still try to wrap the belt around the one that had the full and pull it as far back as I can, about 20 times. I still try to do that. It still kind of hurts, not bad, but I can definitely feel it. And then I roll over on my stomach. My therapist said I need to get this quad muscle really strong. So I roll over and I try to pull it back, release, pull it back, release, and you can definitely feel that stretch. When I first started doing these, they really hurt the knee itself, and I just didn't even want to do them. But now I can pull it back. You know, I'm really pulling right there. And then the other thing that I do, and I just do this because it has nothing to do with the knee, but I just felt like I got really flabby in my inner thighs, and so I do 15 of these on each leg every night. You can feel that muscle working. I'm still icing every morning and every night for about 20 minutes. I really would like to quit doing that just because it's time consuming, but I have to admit it just feels really good to ice, so I go ahead and do it. I tried to skip a couple nights just to see how I'd feel in the morning, and I could tell a difference. So even though I'm 6 months out, I'm going to continue to ice for as long as I want to. As far as in the morning, I was used to exercising in the morning, so I'm still doing the TheraBand when I get up, just to stretch out the one that had the full. And then I do the bike, the stationary bike, to get loose, but just for 5 minutes. And then I do the classical stretch, which is a full body stretching exercise, which I already told you about at week 13. So I'm still doing that. I'm able to do almost everything that she does. I'm off of my prescription anti-inflammatory, and I'm now taking one Aleve in a 24-hour period. I could take more, but I don't, because I know it's hard in the stomach. So again, I do one every 12 hours. And I feel like I can walk fast, not for a long time, but I feel like I can walk around just as fast as I want to. And of course, I'm back to pretty much my regular routine. That's the end of my 6-month checkup.